Hello, my fellow Nigerians. This is what one of our own is saying. He said, why Nigeria must break up? By Remi Oyeyemi. Nothing in the world can not take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common with unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated failures. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. To choose the right moment is in which to act is the great art of men. I've been watching the fast space with which the so-called country of Nigeria has been tumbling towards a tragedy. I've been watching the tragedy it has become for its peoples. I've been watching the disgrace it has become for those who carry its green passports. I have reached the conclusion that savaging Nigeria is a mission impossible. I have declared the conclusion that breaking up Nigeria is the only viable option. There is no other way out. I'm aware that there are many who mount unity every day when in fact they do not believe in it. I am aware there are people who keep chanting that tribalism is our bane, when indeed it is our real strength. I am aware that most of us like to be politically correct and say Nigeria must unite, when in fact we all know that breaking it up is the best thing for the peoples of this geographical expression. I looked through the various components, ethnic groups in Nigeria, and I am not able to identify a single one that expresses satisfaction. The Edo is not satisfied. The Mumuye is not satisfied. The Ibibios is not satisfied. The Efik is not satisfied. The Anans is not satisfied. The Jos is not satisfied. The Igbo is not satisfied. The Nupe is not satisfied. The Agatu is not satisfied. The Mangale is not satisfied. The Yoruba is not satisfied. The Kataf is not satisfied. The Kanuris is not satisfied. The Ogoni is not satisfied. The Igbiras is not satisfied. The Kare is not satisfied. The TV is not satisfied. The Kana is not satisfied. The Lamang is not satisfied. Even the Hausa Fulani is not satisfied. It is my view that the silent majority are angling to extricate themselves from the contraption called Nigeria. It is obvious that every ethnic group wants deliverance from the bondage called Nigeria. It is evident that no one believes in the Gangmea called Nigeria. None of us has any emotional connection to the country called Nigeria. It is not ours. It is not our making. It does not belong to us. No one wants it. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a country of nations. These component nations desire to be independent nation states. A country or a nation, for the purpose of this context, is more than the physical buildings. It is more than a beautiful capital territory. It is more than the existence of a powerful armed forces. It is more than a government that controls. A nation to exist has to be ingrained in the psyche of its citizens. There has to be that emotional connection. It has to run as blood in the veins and marrow in the bones of those who subscribe to it. A nation is that consummated, undescribable feelings that command the unalloyed love, permitted with buoyant affection, and infused with unsolicited loyalty of those who subscribe to it. A nation is that which is patiently invisible but translucently obvious and recurrent in the gliding waves of the sea of subconsciousness of its people. This is not the case with Nigeria. We all have nothing in common. Our aspirations are different. Our hopes are different. Our dreams are different. Our primordial attachment is very strong. No one likes to be dominated. No one likes to be in bondage. No one likes to be enslaved. No one likes it when others take advantage of him or his or her people. We are all ethnic jingoists, yet we are unwilling to accept it. We are all in denial. We all pretend to be Nigeria lovers, when indeed we all hate Nigeria. Our ethnic group is where we derive our identity. It is where we derive our world view. It is where we derive our form, our character. It is what describes us as human beings. It is the kernel of our authenticity. It is what makes us unique. It is all what makes us special. As I wrote elsewhere, a Yoruba man anywhere in the world will do his best to raise his children in Yoruba ways. An Ijaw man will do the same. An Igbo man will do the same. An Efik man will do the same. And a Kanuri man will do the same. A Nupe man will do the same. An Edo man would do the same. Every man would do the same. None of us would raise his child as a Nigerian. This is because Nigeria does not exist in our consciousness. It is not in our psyche. There is no emotional connection. There is no cultural connection. There is no identity connection. There is no sense of belonging of any sort. It is noteworthy that those mounting one Nigeria are those benefiting from the tragedy represented by Nigeria. Those who are advocating that Nigeria remains one are doing so not because they love Nigeria, but because they love their pockets. They are the ones who get the big contracts and refuse to execute them. They are the ones who appeal to the primordial sentiments when they lose out in the struggle for the lose. They are the ones who mount national unity when they get initiated contracts. They are the ones who have no regard for their own people back in their communities. They are the ones who care less for the sufferings of the poor. They are the ones who live ostentatiously and flaunt their wealth to make poor people envious. They are the ones who are quick to point to their friends in other ethnic groups as if we are Nigerian to break up that friendship would cease. I have Ghanaian friends. I have Togolese friends. I have Senegalese friends. I have Liberian friends. I have American friends. I have British friends. This does not mean that we have to be in the same country to remain friends. There are those who tout intermarriage as a reason Nigeria would remain one. This is balderdash. I know many Igbo who are married to Americans. I know many Yorubas who are married to Germans or British. I know many Ghanaians who are married to peoples from a geographical location called Nigeria. My people, this is what we are saying. Nigeria, my country. In the comment section, you are free to say your own opinion. Comment, subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.